Oh, my bad. Okay. I thought it would be somewhere else, but it's okay. Um, so today we're going to continue back to our TryHackMe challenges or the room. I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 modules to left for this learning path. And after I complete this path, I'll be moving on to solving city apps. And I also lost a streak yesterday because I was playing a lot of games yesterday. I kind of regret it. But anyway, what we'll be studying as is this today, Monica or something. Yep, Monica link. And before that, I want to test something. I want to test. I set up a yo, pardon, what the hell? You're online. Thank you for coming by. Oh, okay. So what I wanted to test was the one screen chat that I set up, and I want to see if it's working properly. Pardon, when is the Kool-Aid pineapple party, bro? It's today is Saturday, so when are we going to do the party you mentioned? Okay, so the chat is showing, but is it too small? I think it's a bit small, no? Maybe if I make it a little bit big here, should be alright, I guess. Let me check. 6, 7, and it should pop up in the display now, but it's not. Weird. Oh, it is. There's a slight delay, but it's showing on the chat, so I think it's working. And let's start with Monica link. And CVE is a vulnerability index or something. So Monica link is a vulnerability in Windows that we're going to learn. So let's let's start our machines here because it takes a bit long to set up everything. And should I make a vertical stream? Should I make this a vertical stream? People watch vertical stream more than people watch horizontal stream though. Thank you very much, Patron. I appreciate it. And let's see what this is about, and we're going to start our, what is it called? Maybe I should add some blurry background, because maybe in this case the text behind is probably going to ruin the chat, right? Yes, stream vertical. Yeah, people likes to watch vertical stream a lot, but this kind of stream, like development or learning, doing vertical is a bit difficult. I need to figure out how to set up it properly, right? So let's start our Olympic reading. And on February 19, 2024, Microsoft announced a Outlook. Yo, pardon if you're still here. When are we doing the Kool-Aid, pineapple Kool-Aid, big thing? When are we doing that? Microsoft announced a Microsoft Outlook artificial leak vulnerability with assigned. Okay, this is the attack box. This is the attack box. Okay. High-Fidelity of Checkpoint Research is credited with discovering the vulnerability. The vulnerability bypasses Outlook security mechanism when handling a specific next week. My god, by that time the trend is going to die. It will dead. It will be dead. Like there's no more big god. There will be a small god by that time. Outlook security mechanism when handling this specific type of hyperlink known as moniker link. An attacker can abuse this by sending an email that contains a malicious moniker link to the victim, resulting in Outlook sending the user's NTLM credential. And NTLM that we learned last time is New Technology Land Manager. Okay, so Microsoft's own system for communicating between Windows machines, authenticate users' identity and protect integrity and credential ability. Okay. Details relating to the scoring of the vulnerability have been provided in the table below. Okay. There's an article that I'm not going to read. Impact is remote control. Severity is critical. Scoring is 9.8. That's very high. And the vulnerability affects these versions. And okay. So what we are going to learn is how the vulnerability works. Understand Outlook's protected view using vulnerability leak credentials from Outlook client and detection and mitigation measures. Now okay, so we have launched both our VMs and we will try starting the work. Okay, and what is this? But you have ever connected with RDP remote desktop protocol, you can use the following credentials. So what we need to do is we have a thing called Remina, and we can copy our target machines. Yes, and we're going to use the username and the password. Okay, and we are in the now we are on our way to attack the Windows machine. That is right here, by the way. Yep. But we are doing a remote attack, so we are connecting via this. And somehow we got logged out or something. RDP. And let's log in again. Toggle dynamic resolution update. Okay, so we will. This is weird. Okay, whatever. Let's start. What severity rating has the CV been assigned? This is it was critical. Easy stuff. And now we start our attack. Outlook can render emails as HTML. You may notice this being used by your favorite newsletter. Additionally, Outlook can parse hyperlinks such as HTTP and HTTPS. However, it can also open URL specific application known as moniker links. I don't know what moniker links is though. URL moniker architecture provide convenient programming model for working with URLs. The moniker architecture supports extensible and complete name parsing through function and moniker interface, as well as I forgot another thing, and that is AV for when. I don't know, maybe after I complete this room. I am playing only I'm playing only campaign though, like I haven't played any skirmish or any multiplayer because it seems a bit difficult. I forgot to start this music, chill music. I joined from yeah man, I appreciate it that you joined. Did you see the whole match? Yo, fuck you man. Why not? Anyway, it was fun. It was fun, but I think the mechanisms are a bit more complex than AV2. You have stealth, and you can barricade your units, you can make siege anywhere, and you can place your troops on the walls. The one thing I didn't like though, I think I don't like the designs of the units. I think Assassin's Creed, not Assassin's Creed, Age of Empires 2's character designs are more vibrant. For example, AV2 Man at Arms. You know, this looks cool, right? Fuck. Open image in Europe. And when you see it from above, this kinda looks cool. But AV4 Man at Arms, this doesn't look good. They looks like plasticky. They look bad. This is my only complaint in AV4. Like the characters looks like they're very synthetic. They don't like. I don't know. They're not cohesive enough. I don't know, man. But AV2 Night. See how cool it looks. They look this one, how cool it looks from above. You know, this looks very cool, and I've always thought these are like biscuits. This one here. Open image in new tab. See, kinda looks nice to look at. It looks cool. But AV4 Knights are they're weird. They don't look good enough. I don't know. I prefer this than this. This kind of looks good, and I also saw sometimes the AI doesn't work properly. They just keep rounding and rounding around the enemy that I told to kill. But anyway, let's go to Yeah, I mean AE4 characters are recognizable as well, but I think when you level up from 1 to 2, it's very much less noticeable. But once you go from what thing, I forgot, it's AE to Paladin. I mean, this is so fucking cool, right? What was the unit before Paladin? I forgot the name. The one with checkers. Wait to unit before Paladin. Ah, the Cavalier, right? Cavalier is also cool looking unit. This one. Yep. See. And imaging in your tab. Yep. The Cavalier is goated. Look at their shoulder pad. It looks like if you come near them, they will punch through your chest or something. Paladin is more flashy, but Cavalier looks badass. And in Age of Empire 2, I mean 4, I don't see. Yeah, there's a slight delay in stream. I didn't do real-time streaming. A4. Do I have Cavalier in A4? Whoa, I mean, there he is, and it's not half bad, but this is good line. This is good. I don't know. I turn it on when I do video games. Otherwise, I don't bother doing that. It probably degrades the quality a little, and I think the audio kind of gets jittery, and I think there are also some frame drops. You'll see I am teleporting from one place to another. Okay, so normally Outlook prompts a security warning when external applications are triggered. This pop-up is a result of Outlook's protected view. Protected view opens email containing attachments, hyperlinks, similar content in read-only mode, and then blocking things such as macros. By using file, moniker link, hyperlink, and instruct Outlook to attempt open a file such as file on a network share. The SMB protocol is used, which involves using local credentials for authentication, for example. However, Outlook's, oh my, why is it shutting down? I think probably because I'm not active. No worries. The SMB protocol is used when it involves using local credentials for authentication. However, Outlook's protected view catches and blocks this attempt. The vulnerability here exists by modifying the hyperlink to include the bang character and add some text in our moniker link, which results by passing Outlook's protected view. For example, if we do attacker IP test bang exploit, click me. Why? So we as attackers can provide a Monica link of this nature for attack. Note that the share does not need to exist on the remote device, as an authentication attempt will be attempted regardless, leading to the victim's Windows net NTLM hash being sent to attacker. Remote code execution is possible because Monica Link uses the component object model on Windows. However, explaining this is currently out of okay. So what Monica Link type do you use in hyperlink? And that is going to be a file. What is the special character? That is bang. And now we'll see how we can exploit. Okay, so it's already some Python shit. For this attack, we will email our victim a Monica link similar to the one provided in the previous task. The objective as hacker is to craft an email to the victim with a Monica link that bypasses Outlook's protected view and where the victim's client will attempt to load a file from our attacking machine, resulting in the victim's NTLM hash being captured. Okay. But first, let's run through a POC, proof of concept, I have created, okay, which is also available on GitHub, okay. Semantic, version on 2024, okay, and sender email, receiver email, password, enter your attacker email password, okay, and I will give my password, okay. HTML content is href file attacker machine. Why do I give my machine? Test bank exploit, click me body, message multipart, my subject is CVE, message from address, message to receive address, message HTML is the content, this one HTML content, message dot attach, and we attach our HTML. Server is my mail server. I think 25 is the port, I think SMTP port. Yep. Server dot, I don't know what this is. Try server dot login, and I try to log in with my mail and password, and if exception happens, we get out. Then we try then we try server dot send mail, receiver mail, message as string, printf, email delivered, and done. This, what it does is takes an attacker and victim mail, uses my SMTP, requires the password to authenticate. For this one, the password for attacker moniker is attacker, contains the email content which contains our Monica link as HTML hyperlink, then fill in the subject, from, and two fields in the email. Finally, it sends the email to the mail server. Let's use responder to create an SMB listener on our attacking machine. Tonight, yeah man, we can play CS2 tonight. I don't know, Abir will be here though. Abir will be on varsity, so I don't think he'll be playing tonight. He sleeps early, so we can play with I forgot their name, Agrian and the other Rahat. We can play with them, I think. পোড়া ভুট্টার। Okay, so let's use responder to create a assembly listener on our attacking machine. For the THM attack box, the interface will be ENS5. Interface name will differ if you are using your own device. If you would like some homework, and I'm packet server. In-packet server could also be used. So I খাবো না, ভালো লাগছে না। জানালাটা খুলে দাও, এসি চলতেছে না। Replay responder ENS5 and okay, something. I don't know what it does. This room is so vague, you know. Let's open the vulnerable machine by pressing CVE in the না এখনো করিনি। Let's open the vulnerable machine by pressing CVE in the okay, let's open it up. Open Outlook by clicking the Outlook shortcut in the Windows. I don't want to sign in or create an account when it's pop up. Okay. Yeah, let's wait for the machine to work. Somehow it's just stuck here. I'll press refresh. Why is it not working? Oh, hello. This is the CAC. Sorry, not CAC. Wait, let me check. This is the moniker link, and this is the pathway for. This one, cybersecurity 101, and we are in the monitor link here, but somehow my exploitable machine is not working here, so I'm waiting for it to reboot. Maybe I should terminate and restart it. Wait. Start machine lab here. Okay. Yeah, are you also doing TryHackMe for learning cybersecurity? Yeah. Yeah, TryHackMe is rubbing my eye with some salt, right? Okay, it's we already got it. It started. Maybe we can follow the instructions now. So we gotta open Outlook and we gotta skip the login. So I'm still confused about how this works, to be honest. Maybe I gotta learn what moniker is and what responder do. I don't know. Okay, yes, I started learning cybersecurity from TryHackMe a few days ago. Oh, cool. Did you which path did you start? I don't want to start. Did you complete pre-security? I think that everyone starts from there. I think learn path. I don't want to sign or create an account. Okay, this is not working. TryHackMe is really putting salts in my eye. It's making me anxious. Any particular reason though for learning cybersecurity? Like, yep, we are stuck again and it's not responding. Very nice. Okay, it's working again. So we want to say I don't want to sign in or create an account. And in product key we gotta say what when, and dismiss the second pop-up by clicking the X at the top. Okay, nice. Security one. I'm still on the pre-security one. Oh cool. I think I enjoyed the pre-security one, although I had some basic knowledge about networking and stuff, but while doing the learning path, there's still so many things I learned that I didn't know. I am placed in EY as a cybersecurity analyst, so I need to learn about it in detail. Whoa, you're in EY? I mean, how do you say that? Wait, let me check. Twice. Oh, I'm just checking one thing because I met someone. Yeah, nice. I I started my masters in Brakil University. You may not have heard, but it's in Bangladesh. So I met someone who is also doing masters, and he is also in EY, and he's in red team. So you are a cybersecurity analyst. So you are what, probably a blue team, or I don't know how it works because I am not really informed about the industry and the role. I know what blue teaming is, red teaming is, but that's about it. It's really nice to meet you, though. Nice to meet you. Yeah, he he suggested that I should start with TryHackMe, and after like 6 months, if I get used to the tools, I should get into Hack the Box. I think Hack the Box is more like do your own thing kind of stuff, and TryHackMe holds the spoon for you. Okay, so when we are here, return to attack box and copy. I haven't joined yet, so not sure about that as being prepared before. So I see. It's on the victim. When completed, you will see the Outlook interface for this room. The victim's mailbox has already been set up in Outlook for you. I will copy and paste the thing into the attack box. Okay, so we need to go to the attack box and let's make another terminal. Yeah, I think hack the box is a bit more difficult. Not difficult, I don't know, like what he mentioned was hack the box doesn't provide you the step-by-step guidance here, so TryHackMe really helps you to navigate the tools and systems that you need to learn. So are you joining as a like an entry-level engineer, or did you have any experience as a cybersecurity analyst and you joined in EY? What I was supposed to do? Okay, I have to copy the proof of concept and bang. Oh, not here. Let's clear it up. Nano. What were they doing? nano exploit dot py, and we paste the text, we save it, and after we save the exploitation, when done, we can run the exploit. When prompted for the attacker's email password, enter attacker. I gotta run the exploit here. So Python 3 exploit.py, and the password is attacker. The Python script will print email delivered, but I got some error here. But I did as it was told, so it's time for some. Oh no, it was a campus placement. I have basic knowledge on digital forensics and cybersecurity that was included in our coursework. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So you are graduated, like you graduated this year and you're joining UI as a cybersecurity analyst. That is very cool. Congratulations, by the way. Even more congratulations, because the job market is so cooked right now. So you got a nice job. I think UI is a good place to work, as much as I heard. So very, very congrats, and I hope you learn a lot of things and enjoy your work there. Oops. And I am stuck here and I don't know why it's not working. So let's see. Nano exploit.py. Why is it not working? And honestly, come on, this is so annoying. Okay, here. No server 2025. I mean, I don't see anything wrong here, but what is the issue? Yeah, I think you'll enjoy cybersecurity. If you liked digital forensics, then you will like this a lot, because most of the things you'll do feels like detective works. Okay, we're doing digital forensics in university right now, and every day they're giving us some kind of scenario like this company's machine got hacked, these are the logs and stuff, who do you think is the culprit is, or how do you catch the culprit. All this feels like some kind of detective work, so it's kind of fun thing to do. So I think if you like those things, you will definitely enjoy. And I am stuck here, so I think I'll take a little help from LLM and understand what's going on, because I am following the instruction as it was told. Is it because of my this thing here? Because of this generating? It's not finding the SMTP server or something. So what's the issue? Why the hell it's not working? Oh, I'm just looking at stuff on my other tab. So to fix the network error, show reachable hostname or IP address of the SMTP server you intend to connect to. Wait a minute. So if I need to edit this a little. Subject okay, this is attacker mail, this is receiver mail. We'll check for the password, message, and content HTML. This one here is server is SMTP library, SMTP mail server dot, and the port is 25. So I need to have this, I think, because we are going. What happened? I don't know how to use nano. Nano kind of sucks. How do you paste here? Oh, Control U. The buffer is empty. Very nice. I'll type it. I'll type it in. 48.137.32. And if I try to save now, and let's do password is attacker. Yep. Yeah, okay, now it worked. Whew. And after that we gotta go to what? Gotta do what? Email delivered. If I now go to my host, and I have Seamnatic, and I got a ClickMe. Click on the ClickMe hyperlink and return to our responder terminal session on the attack box. ClickMe. Yep, I think let's delete this. I think I've been a little bit of stupid, so nano, and this thing has to be changed as well. And this will contain the IP of my machine here. And that is going to be 10. That is going to be 10.48.1. 104.152, and this is going to send the mail again. Oh, y and enter python.exploit attacker and mail delivered. Let's go to the machine again. Let's see. This time it's going to work, I think. What? Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not working. Hmm. So if I okay, it was said that I need to change. I did not change. I was so stupid. Anyway, well done. You can exploit when prompted attacker email password attacker. The Python script will enter email delivered when the email has been sent. If the script complains about authentication failures, ensure you have correctly replaced the values in exploit.py. Now let's check for the new email. If I click hyperlink and return to responder terminal session, okay, but it did not work for me. Let's see if this is correct, or let's see. Nano, and why there? Where is the script again? Okay, attacker machine shouldn't be attacker machine, so should be my mail. Should be my IP address, right? So 10.48.104.150. So your responder instance application environment, but is running into port conflicts for several critical etc. because responder acts as a rogue server to get authentication attempt. It is needs to bind to this port 0, indicates that another service or your attack was machine is already using them. For a specific TryHackMe room, handling the moniker is most important port you need active is 445. So my port 445, is it okay? You need to identify what is running on this port and stop the servers, claim them. You can use stop conflicting services for DNS port to system restart responder. No, yeah, I should do that instead. I should go with no, it's what's the issue? Yeah, I gotta explain the LLM properly. Click me. Outlook. So in my Outlook, when I click me, it opens this. What's going on? Test exploit. Do I have something called test here? No. Then what is the issue? Because I chose better behavior of the version items to copy the path, it is using consider hyperlinks as per bypass outflow standard URL verification block. However, the connection is failing to complete behind the scene. Here is what happens. As seen in a previous step, responder encountered an error trying to bind to port 445. Because Windows attempts to resolve file path over assembly protocol, Outlook sent a network request to 10 protocol place. Okay, let's try to stop somebody and and let's try to open responder once more. Okay, let's try it once more again. Okay, so yep, it worked. So nice. No, why? Okay, it worked finally, but thanks to some help from the LLM, because I didn't know why the port was open there. So THM monitor, TryHackMe, this is the hash. This is the username and stuff. Okay, good. So I think we can progress. And what is the name of the application that we use on that I was to capture the user hash? That is responder. Weird name. And what type of hash is captured on the hyperlink in the email being clicked? Is this net NTLM? I'm just guessing, but I'm sure it's not. We can check what it is with an online tool. So Google say hash type identifier, and let's paste it here. Okay, net NTLM v2. Net NTLM v2. And correct. Finally. Whew, I'm sweating. Yara. A Yara rule has been. What is Yara? Yar. What is ER? A YARA rule has been created by Florian Roth to detect emails containing the file element in the Monaco link. Detects emails that contains the sign-off method to exploit in Microsoft Outlook. Authors Florian Roth and so this is a big regular expression checker that checks for if it contains anything named file, and there's some condition for the file size as well. Okay, additionally, the SMB request from the victim to the client can be seen in a packet capture with a truncated NTLM hash. Okay, in the Wireshark. I see. But responder did good stuff as well. Thank you, responder. And remediation. Microsoft has included patches to resolve this vulnerability in February's Patch Tuesday release. You can see a list of kilobyte articles of serial builds here. Updating Office through Windows Update. It's a timely reminder to practice general cybersecurity practices. For example, okay, do not click random links, of course. Never click random emails, guys, that is bad. And preview the link before clicking them. Forward suspicious emails to the respective department responsible for cybersecurity. And since the vulnerability bypass Outlook's body view, there is no way to reconfigure Outlook to prevent this attack. Additionally, preventing the SMB protocol entirely may be do more harm than good, especially as it is essential for accessing network shares. However, you may be able to block this at the firewall level depending on the organization. I see. Oh, that's it. Cool. We completed the moniker stuff, but we forgot to turn off the machines though. No worries, I think. Can we go back and turn off the machines? Yes, we can. Yeah, I always forget to turn off the lab machines. Conclusion. Right answer. Okay, we're done here. Let's go here. We completed moniker. Let's press W's on the chat and let's move on to the next thing. আমাকেও দিছিল but এখনই দিলা? আশ কোথায় দিছ? কোথায়? কই? না। Anyway, let's enter Metasploit. Yay, let's go. Finally, we're in Metasploit and approximate time is around 30 minutes. Let's start Metasploit. Let's start our attack box, start our lab box, and let's see. Metasploit is the most widely used exploitation framework. Is a powerful tool that can support all phases of penetration testing engagement, from information gathering to post-exploitation. And Metasploit has two main versions: Metasploit Pro and Metasploit Framework. And a set of tools that allow information gathering, scanning, exploitation, exploit development, and post-exploitation. Wow, I am doing Olympic reading right now. I should slow down. Why I am excited for Metasploit is because our teacher told us to install Metasploit 3 and Kali Linux PM, but he did not start any assignment or homework regarding this. So doing this beforehand, I am excited to do some hands-on hacking, pro hacker man stuff. So the main components are Metasploit console, the main command line interface supporting modules such as exploit scanners payload, and tools such as standalone tools that will help vulnerability research and vulnerability assessment or penetrating testing. Some of these tools are Phenom, MSF Phenom, Pattern Kit, and Pattern Offset. I see. We'll cover MSF Phenom within this module, but Pattern Create, Pattern Offset are tools used in exploit development, which is beyond the scope of this module. Beyond the scope. Okay, this room will cover main components of Metasploit while providing with solid foundation and how you find relevant exploits, set parameters, and exploit vulnerable services in the target system. Once you have completed this room, you will be able to navigate and use Metasploit command line comfortably. Okay, so we have the lab machine and the attack box here, and okay, we did start the attack machine, so I think we'll be SSHing into it most likely. But they did not give any password, so let's see. Any supporting modules such as scanners, crawlers, and fuzzers can be found here. Okay, we are already what? What? If I do this, do I get the tools? Control Shift V. No. So okay, so I am a bit confused on how this is going to work. So if I copy this and say SSH Shift V, am I being dumb or what? Root at this, cannot connecting. Okay, let's keep reading and see what's happening here. Okay, MF console, MSF console command. Do I have that? MSF console. I don't think I have this. So what am I doing here actually? So these are some supporting modules and tools that I might be using. Oh, it did start. Okay. Whoa. What's happening? Okay, so we are in the MSF terminal, but I don't know what to do now, really. But let's see. Encoders will allow you to encode the exploit and payload in the hope that a signature-based antivirus solution may miss them. I see. A signature-based antivirus and security solution have a database known as threads, and they detect threats by comparing the signature or the hash. I think by signature and not hash. Intermediate and these encoders have a limited success rate as antivirus solution can perform additional checks. I see. So you have this kind of encoders. And evasion. While encoders will encode the payload, they should not be considered a direct attempt to evade antivirus software. On the other hand, evasion modules will try that with more or less success. I see. So evaders are here to help you evade antivirus, and exploits neatly organized by target system. I see. So each of these things has their own exploits, so we can follow them by here. NLPs, so do nothing literally, no operation. Yep, NLP is no operation. That is in the RAM, not in RAM. I think, yeah, it's on the RAM, right? You put nope so that you place nope operation in RAM, so you can do buffer overflow, something like that. I forgot we used to do it in like third semester. And payloads are codes that will run on the target machine, and there are, what are these? These are payloads. Okay. Metasploit offers the ability to send different payloads that can open shells on targeted system. You will see 4 different directories under payloads: adapters, single stagers, and stages. Adapters are wrap single payloads to convert them into different formats. For example, a normal single payload can be wrapped into a partial adapter, which will make a single partial command that will execute the payload. Marathon level reading here. And singles are self-contained payload and user launch notepad that do not need to download additional component to run. See, stagers responsible for setting up connection channel between Metasploit and target system. Useful when working with staged payloads. We'll first upload a stager on target system, then download the rest of the payload stage. This provides some advantages, as the initial size of the payload will be relatively small compared to the full payload sent at once. Okay, Metasploit has a subtle way to help you identify single, also known as inline payloads, that staged payloads. Okay. আসেনি এখনো messenger. Both are reverse Windows shell format is inline. And, okay. Post modules will be useful on the final stage of penetration testing process listed above, and these are post exploitation. I see. What is the name of the code taking advantage of a flaw on a target system? So that is exploit. And what is the name of the code that runs on target system to achieve attacker's goal? That is what? Payload? What are the self-contained payloads called? Singles. Is Windows ping back reverse recipe among singles or staged payload? I think I read it somewhere. I think it's singles, right? Yep. Okay, what I was doing, I forgot. Oh, so we are on the next stage. I got so many reading. These are only the reading stuff. I think there's nothing we need to do. Oh, okay. I think we need to do something. Okay, MSF console. So if we press MSF console, we come here, and what is this? It's a goat or something. Metasploit. I did not get it. Oh, I have, but it's so weird. Look, it's not rendering the image, but it is going to be rendering here. Text editor. কি করবো স্ক্রিনশটটা দিয়ে আমি বুঝতেছি না। So we got this. Oh, it's not a, I don't know what it is, but here it's aim inside of a heart, I see, and it's not showing in our console for some reason. Okay, so once launched, you will see the, yeah, my mouse is dead again. Okay, I came back. It came back. Once launched, you will see the command line changes to MSF6 or MSF5 depending on the install version, and it's showing nothing. Yep, it shows nothing, just MSF. Probably it's version 6 as it mentioned here. So MSF console command, once launched you'll see command changes from this to this. The Metasploit console can be used to use like the regular command shell, as you can see below. First command in ls, which list contents of the folders from which Metasploit was launched using this. Okay, it is followed by a ping to send to Google's DNS IP, As we operate from attack box, which is Linux, we had to add one option so we can single ping was sent. Otherwise the ping process would be continue until it stopped. So yep, this is where we do the ping. It will support most Linux command, including clear to clear the terminal, but will not allow you to use some features of a regular command line does, such as help to help.txt. So it cannot echo stuff, I think. While on the subject, the command can be used on its own for a specific command. Below is the help menu for the set command we'll cover soon. So help set is option and a value, so we're going to set values to some options. That is some obvious thing, but set the given option to value. If value is omitted, print the current value. If both are omitted, print options that are currently set. If run from a module context, this will set the value in the module's data store. Use -G to operate on the global data store. If setting a payload, this command can take an index from show payload. An important feature of MSF console is the support of tab completion. This will come in handy later when using Metasploit, and I'm getting interrupted a lot, but let me do a thing. Oh, okay, I'm back. Where was I? Okay, an important feature. Did I complete this? No, we did not. We saw set and then we saw help. Okay, and important feature is step completion that we covered, and MSF console is managed by context. This means unless set as global variable, all parameter settings will be lost if you exchange the module you have decided to use. In the example below, we have used this internal blue exploit. Damn, that is very fancy name. In eternal blue exploit, and we have set parameters such as our hosts. If we were to switch to another module, we'd need to set the R host value again, as all changes we have done remained in the context of the eternal blue exploit. I see. So if we're doing something and then it will remember it, so if we do something else it will still hold those values. Basically that is what it's saying. On you type use exploit eternal blue command, you will see the command line prompt changes from MSF to MSF exploit, and the eternal blue is an exploit allegedly developed by US National Security Agency. Oh my god. NSA for vulnerability affecting the SMB VM server on numerous Windows 7. The SMB server, the server message block, is widely used in Windows networks for its file sharing and even for sending files to printers. I see. Eternal Blue was leaked by cyber criminal group Shadow Brokers. Good job, Shadow Brokers. Very, very good job. I mean, this kind of power should not belong to the government. It should be belong to everyone. I don't know. I'm just being a hater on the US. Leaked by cyber criminal group called Shadow Brokers. Okay, this vulnerability was exploited worldwide in the WannaCry ransomware attack. Bruh, I heard about WannaCry though. I forgot what it is. I mean, I don't know what it is. I just know heard about this. Okay, WannaCry ransomware attack. Damn. Yeah, I also heard about this one. Don't know about My Doom, but WannaCry was very popular back in when I was pirating Call of Duty games. Uh, so where was I? Yeah, I had a phone call. I had to take that. Anyway, yeah, I was looking at what again? WannaCry, right. And use exploit Eternal Blue, use command to followed by the number of stuff, and I think this is the last thing. Okay, this is too long, and I was called for lunch. I'm going to have lunch now, so I think we'll stop here today, and maybe later I will start working on it again and complete this module. Yeah, it is only getting exciting, and now I'm going to have my lunch, and I want to thank everyone who was here. Thank you for coming and saying hi or all the thumbs up that I got. 12 views, nice. Soon we'll have 12k views, I hope. And good night. I mean, good night, good morning, whatever. Just take care, have fun.